Now I am going to explain the designing part of our solution. At first, I will explain the design of inlet of color, and later on, I will explain the design of outlet of color. So let me share my screen, and I will show you the model which we have made in SolidWorks. Now, here you can see that this is the inlet of the color, and this one and this one are outlets of color, because which we have divided the outlets into two parts, this one and this one. Now coming to the inlet of the color, the main parameter of color inlet is width of inlet, which is governed by thickness of turbulent boundary layer present at position of color. The width of inlet should be as much as twice the thickness of boundary layer. The reason for this is due to nature of flow velocity inside boundary layer. The speed of flow is relatively low inside the boundary layer. So if we keep width of inlet equal to or smaller than thickness of boundary layer, the stagnation pressure will not be very high as stagnation pressure increases with flow velocity. So we can also see that this is the stagnation region. Now coming to the design of the outlet of color, as we have already told that it is divided into two parts. This one is converging and pointing downwards, and this one is diverging and facing towards the rocket wall. This converging section is made to accelerate flow to Mach 1, and end of nozzle will act like a throat in a flow. The diverging outlet or diverging section is acting like a diffuser, which increases the static pressure of region just below the collar adjacent to wall to reduce pressure drag of color. If this were not there, then there would be a flow separation in that region, which would cause drag. In this model, we can notice that there are two different positions of outlet with respect to wall. This one, the converging section is far away from the rocket wall, and the diverging section is nearer to the rocket wall. The length of collar and counter of the same has to be decided such that it does not add too much weight, and the flow at the outermost pole of color should not separate.